Welcome! So if you cast your mind back a few days or so, depending on when I've decided to publish this video, I unboxed 3 Funko Pops from Funko Europe, all in the Around the World line. I think 1 or at least 2 had been added quite recently to the site, all £18 each, and then I got a 15% discount. I'd already got a couple in that Around the World line, so I thought it was a great excuse, with a bit of a discount going on as well, to start building on that collection and try and fill in as many of the gaps as I can. 3 great pops: Hamsul from Germany, Pasha from Russia, Barkingham from the United Kingdom. And I've got 4 more Around the World pops to show you today from PopFigures. Now these are more expensive, these are all sort of around the £25 to £30 mark, but that was including the PopFigures 15% off discount that they've had on the site for quite some time now, which I think, according to an email I got, is ending soon, but they'll probably have some other discount coming along soon after. You will have to ask them. So 4 pops here to show you. I've already pre-opened the box, and by the way, yes, we got a PopFigures sticker in this delivery, and the obligatory sugar-filled jelly beans. Right, let's waste not a moment longer. They've all come in sorters, so it's going to be a nice kind of random look at which ones I've got. I'm trying to remember which ones I ordered, actually. I ordered as many as I could from PopFigures that I didn't already own. So let's check these 4 out. So the first one, and it's come in a pop protector as I suspected it probably would, is... excellent. So number 2 in the Around the World line, from Brazil, it's Tula. Wonderful stuff. So Tula is, I would say, a toucan, a nice exotic bird from South America, representing Brazil. Interesting fact, my children, my 2 daughters, are a quarter Brazilian. There you go. That's a bit of a fact for you. So yeah, I've got a little bit of an affinity with Brazil as a country. I've never been. In fact, their mother, my ex-wife, who is obviously half Brazilian, she's never been either. But her mother was born there, but moved to the United States when she was quite young. Fantastic. I always thought this was one of the more attractive and vibrant looking ones. I do apologise for any extra glare because of the pop protectors. What with my weak arm, I'm not going to be struggling to take things out of pop protectors and put them back in this video, but in future unboxings I'm wanting to get back to normal with the usual slizzle, the blade serenade, and taking things out of protectors and the boxes themselves if need be, to give you all a better look. This is still kind of a work in progress for me. Getting back to these Funko unboxings, I have to sort of still do them in a slightly limited capacity for the time being. But number 2, Tula, there again, as they always do, they come with the pin badge, which I think is a lovely little touch there and just makes it an even nicer display piece. What's next? I'm excited, really, because it's a bit of a mystery as to the order in which I'm opening these, and I've kind of forgot what some of the characters actually are. Okay. So this one is number 10, and it's Nora from Norway. Norway, of course, Scandinavian country in Europe. And Nora, what sort of animal is she? I want to say she is a polar bear. I like the fact she's holding a fish. Of course, big fishing area, Norway. I love on the pin badges where you get the national flag in the background to the actual character as well. Just think it's a really, really nice line, this, from Funko. I said in the last video that I did, when Funko put the minds to it and they're not just aimlessly churning out another Star Wars line or more from Marvel Avengers Endgame, like a film that came out a few years ago now, do we need any more pops in that line? When they actually get the motivation to be creative, they do a really good job. A fantastic job, I would say. So, Nora, who I think's a bear, but please correct me if I'm wrong. She's wearing sort of what I assume would be a traditional Norwegian dress there, kind of maybe a balaclava, would that be, over her head? I don't know, but I think she looks great. So, Nora is the second from this haul of 4. Who's next? Place your guesses. Well, there's no point placing your guesses in the comments because this isn't a live thing, so I'm not going to know. Right. This one might be my favourite out of the 4, actually, because I really like the look of this fella when I saw him. Number 8, from Canada, It's Douglas, and he must be a beaver. Not an angry beaver, like Norbert, or whoever the hell that guy is, who everyone seems to have that pop, but no one ever seems to have watched the Angry Beavers cartoon. I know I certainly didn't. Never seen it in my life. But here's Douglas, the Canadian Mountie Beaver. Mountie, of course, is short for Canadian Mounted Police. We've got the maple leaf flag on the box there. Yeah, I really like this one. Of course, when you do a Canadian-inspired pop, yeah, it's a cliche, a slight stereotype, to be fair, but you've got to go with the Mountie uniform because it's just so different from a standard police uniform. It's got that red coat, that red jacket with the big black belt, the big hat. Oh, he's holding a little bird there. I only noticed that on the side art here. Holding a little bird in his right paw. What's he got in his left paw? Anything? Can't really tell. My ring light's dazzling me a bit. But there we are. The third of four is my favourite so far, certainly. Although, I don't know, Chula from Brazil, close second, I think. But Douglas from Canada. Shout out to my Canadian viewers, in particular, long-time patron and good friend of mine, Vicky the Night Owl. Hope you're doing well. Right, last around the world pop from PopFigures. They've all come in the PopFigures sorters. Looks like they're all coming in pop protectors. And yes, I've remembered which one this is. And we have number 12, which I believe is the last one in the wave. It's Carmen from Spain. Nice. What I think happened regarding this particular release is originally, and I think some of the early boxes do actually show a different character for Spain on the back, but originally the Spanish around the world pop was going to be a bull, probably dressed up like a bullfighter, and a few people got offended by that, which is understandable. I don't think it was that harmful of Funko to do that particularly, but we know that bullfighting is a sport, if you can call it a sport, that's very bloodthirsty, and it's not really acceptable in modern society. So they changed it to, is she a cat? Carmen? Very nice and detailed pop, whoever she is or whatever she is. She's sort of in like a dancer's dress. So she's, what's the Spanish dance? I want to say flamingo or flamenco. Something like that. One of those was a bird, isn't it? You know what I mean. Spanish dancer, and she must be a cat, really. You'd have thought, but she looks great. Spain, of course. Lovely country. I've been there many times on holiday. Beautiful part of the world. So much to see and do there. I think it's great that Spain was represented in this first wave. I'm saying first wave. It might be the only ever wave of the around the world pops, but I think these were popular enough for Funko to do a second wave with more countries, I'm sure. Which countries would I like to see represented? I'm surprised America itself wasn't represented in this first wave, so I suppose it's a given that there will be if a second one is coming out. Italy, I'd love to see an Italian character, be interested to see what they do there. More representing Africa as well, I think, you know, like maybe some sort of camel type character for a northern African country, something like that. And then you could have like a rhino or a hippo or something for a Central or Southern African country. Lots of options, really. Right, let's just have a quick look at the back and the line here, because I'll show the ones that I need to complete this collection now. So I've got numbers 1, 2 and 3. I need Ozzy for Australia, he's number 4. Rosa, I need her, number 5. I can't remember what country she represents offhand. Number 6 I've got, number 7 I've got, number 8 I've got, number 9 I've got, number 10 I've got, number 11 and number 12. So I thought I needed more than that. So I need Ozzy, Rosa and Toshi. Yeah, I need Toshi from Japan, number 7. That's right. So I can't see a thing with this light on, I really can't. But there we are. Carmen there is the 4th and final around the world pop that I'm adding to my collection today, but I'm going to be looking out for the final 3 that I need, and also listening out for news as to if and when a second wave of these will come out, because I think it's a really fun line, and if the second wave comes out, I want to be in on the ground floor and getting those as soon as I can, rather than me having waited, as I often do, for these pops and I just kind of dither about them and say, oh, I don't want them, and then I change my mind once they've all sort of shot up in value. But I think I've been pretty lucky with these latest around the world pops that I've got, particularly the Funko Europe ones, as I think they represented a really good price with the discount, around £16 each. One last quick look at Carmen of Spain. I think probably still my favourite of the four here. Douglas from Canada. We've got Nora of Norway. And we started out with the fantastic Tula from Brazil. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this latest Pop Around the World haul. And as I always do, I want to give special thanks to all of my amazing subscribers and patrons. Please see my description text box down below for my Patreon link, my Facebook group link, and links for affiliates, discounts on Funko products, contents insurance, pop protectors. All that good stuff is down there. If you've not checked it out yet, why not? You can save yourself some money, get yourself some good deals. It's all there for me to share with you. I'm going to go now, and all these are already in pop protectors, so I just need to find somewhere to display my latest 4 Pop Around the World Funko figures. And I do hope that all of you will join me again next time for my next Funko Pop unboxing. Cheers everyone. See ya!